Have to
You
go
gonna play that music?
live. You want to play the music? Dave
I
and
mean,
I
you
have
might as
been
well.
Dave and I have been playing with the StreamYard music bank that they just added. We've been having a lot of fun the last couple nights. I don't even know what this one is. No,
That kind of sounds like Futureland music.
I don't know. I've come to realize it's like we're saying it's like every Disney vlogger whenever they do they all do these things and they're walking into the park and you see them walking through the parking lot and going through the turnstile and walking around World Showcase. This is like every vlog.
Yeah,
This is all that
yeah,
generic music
basic
they use.
plug-in music. Yeah. What's up, Uli? What's up, Lauren?
Hey,
Kids, what's up, Susan?
you're gonna have to wait till
Never.
tomorrow's podcast to hear the song that we like the best.
The
We're not
song.
gonna we're
I
not
can
gonna
tell you
play
haven't
that one
played it yet.
tonight. We're not gonna play that one
I
tonight.
can't
That
believe
you have to
Susan has
wait for the
never.
podcast.
I can't believe Susan has never been to Flower and Garden.
Well, you're gonna have to rectify that. Actually, Susan, it runs until July 4th, so it runs from now until July 4th. So maybe you could get away for a weekend. A bunch of us
That's
are
100. She's got 125 days, so she's.
Oh, really?
Maybe
Did
she
you
can
just do
make
the
it.
math in your
That's
head? Or
125 days. Oh yeah, I'm that good. I'm like a savant. Yeah, 125 days.
Dustin Hoffman, eat your heart out.
And they were born. It started in 1993.
Oh, you did a little research.
1993.
Or did you just know that because you're a
No, not me.
savant?
I just know these things. Come on.
Actually,
Sensei,
Flower
I'm your
and Garden
pupil.
was before Food and Wine, wasn't it? I think it was.
It was the very first festival. It was the very first festival. Yep, sure is.
So Flower and Garden is going on now. Dave and I have not partaken yet, so this is kind of a preview. This is what Disney has released. All of the pictures that I'm going to share tonight were from Disney that they gave as like press release pictures. So I just want you to be upfront and honest now that all the pictures are from Disney. Maybe barring just a few.
Hey,
Holly. I did delete the picture of Jeff Kessler in the leather pants that I had up here last night.
Oh my goodness.
That's one of the pictures that was not from Disney. Hey, Austins, you're going to be at the Flower and Garden Festival in 10 days.
Another one that's never been to Flower and Garden.
So I feel really bad because Disney had sent me this really cool video with the topi where they make the topiaries, and it wouldn't play. It wouldn't work, so I couldn't edit it. So I'm going to work on it. I emailed Disney and I said that link didn't work. So I was really upset because I really wanted to share it tonight. It shows them making the topiaries. I went on the Backstage Magic Tour exactly 10 years ago when I turned 40, and they take you back there. It's it was at the time part of the Backstage Magic Tour, where they took you to where the landscaping makes the topiaries. And being that my birthday is in the end of February, they were getting ready for Flower and Garden at that time. So the topiaries were like in full swing. They were getting them ready. So one of the things they talked about in the video that I got from Disney is that the 7 dwarves are different this year. All 7 of them are there. They're in Germany, but they're slightly different than the ones. They've got like a new look, they said. So I'm gonna have to compare them to my old pictures.
They're getting a makeover, basically.
I guess so.
They've been around a long time, Toni, and they need to get a fresh look. They need to get freshened up a little bit.
I guess so.
And Snow White's going to be there with them too.
Yeah, Snow White's there. I have pretty sure I got a shot of her too, but they're the cool ones. That's Tinkerbell. That's
Jeff, Travis, thanks for joining us. Rebecca, what's up, Rebecca?
Jeff's already been there. I saw pictures of him and Deandra there last weekend. Beautiful pictures. Trolley.
Yeah, those things are so cool. They amaze me.
Oh, there's Snow White. I knew I had her.
Wow, look at through the lantern. That's cool. The light coming through that lantern. That last picture. That was a Disney picture too. All these are Disney pictures.
All these are Disney pictures.
You mean to tell me none of these are Jeff Opoka's pictures?
No, I didn't. No, and these Cogsworth and Lumiere are new this year. That was another thing they mentioned. Cogsworth and Lumiere are new. Karen and Scott were there, and truthfully, this week's Mickey Fob podcast is also a review of Food and a Flower and Garden, and they were actually at EPCOT, so they have some firsthand knowledge. We're going to go over the food that's going to be available, some of the concerts that are coming. I'm going to have to break the news to you. You missed Rick Springfield. He already happened. He was this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a picture. That's actually from Facebook. That's not a Disney picture. Somebody took a really good picture, like up close, and he's getting up there.
He's had some cosmetic work, I believe.
And some hair dye. I think if he let himself go gray, he'd be a silver fox, but he's not letting himself go gray.
Oh, you know why he was there, Toni-Ann, right?
Why?
Do you know why he was there? He was looking for Jesse's girl. Come on
now. He's looking for Josh's girl.
A little bit.
She wasn't there.
Let me spit a little knowledge. At you. The flower, the Food and Wine, started in 1995, and it goes for 129 days.
Okay.
So.
And the Flower and Garden.
Yeah.
We started in 1993,
right up in there.
And it goes 125 days.
What, Flower and Garden?
Yeah, Flower and Garden is 93. You said
125 days, and it was started in 1993. Yeah.
So it's 4 days shorter, and 2 years older.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, look at you spitting that knowledge out there.
That was your knowledge.
You do that in your head. You just do that in your head.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Excited to be there again this year. My favorite festival. Really? Okay, Travis.
They got a lot of merch.
Good evening, Amanda.
Guess what? They got Orange Bird.
Oh, you should have done that. I hope my wife's not watching.
And Spike the Bee. Shocker. So this picture, this looks like they took the Mickey and Minnie from the Riviera merch and just kind of put a different dress on Minnie, but they look exactly like the Riviera Mickey and Minnie to me. I don't know. I have to. They just look like it to me. So we got Garden Rocks came back. And let's talk about the bands. That's Don McLean. We got a picture of Don McLean up there. While I talk about some of the other bands that are coming, we're gonna have. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the only one that I'm really looking forward to, and it's kind of bittersweet because none of the original members are really there anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to Boston. Tommy DiCarlo from Boston's gonna be there.
That's Daughtry. Daughtry's going to be there. Is that Mercy Me? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yes, that looks like Mercy Me.
Those are the pictures Disney sent me. So Kool and the Gang are going to be there. Some of the Commodores.
Yeah. Well, here, Kool and the Gang. You just mentioned Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang is new this year. They're going to be there from March 20th to the 21st. And so Tommy DiCarlo, another one. I don't think they've been there before. He's been there before. He'll be there the 15th and 16th of April. And the Commodores, you just mentioned them.
Yeah.
They're new this year, too. They've never been there. May 6th and 7th, if you want to see the Commodores.
Yeah.
Sing a Commodore song for us, Toni-Ann.
She's a brick house.
No.
Why did you make me do it? Yes, it is the Commodore.
That's Kool and the Gang.
No. Kool and the Gang is Celebrate.
No, that's not.
Yes, the Commodores sang Brick House. Yes, they did.
Okay. I just
Yes, they did.
Okay.
They also sang all the slow Lionel Richie songs, once, twice, three times a lady, but
that one, yeah.
Who wants that
Mercy
when you
Me.
can have yes. Okay. So there's a lot of bands, and I suggest you go check out the Flower and Garden website to check it out, but lots of bands, including a lot of has-beens.
Come on, why you gotta be like that?
Well,
They're still good.
Mickey Thomas from Starship,
Okay, but Peter Noon, he'll be there.
Peter Noon puts on a great show, but Peter Noon has to be like how old? Let's ask Siri. Siri, how old is Peter Noon?
Everybody's Peter Nolan is
74 years old.
Oh, he's only 74. See, the older I get, the younger that sounds. He's only 74.
Hey, look, guess who's here? A travel advisor.
Oh, Mandy Ray, TA.
The travel advisor.
Yeah. Peter Noon puts on a good show. He sings, I'm Henry VIII, I am Henry VIII, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before.
Mm-hmm. One hit wonder.
Second verse, same as no. Herman's Hermits had lots of hits.
There you go. Commodores, there you go.
Yes. You don't want to advertise that, Scott. Not that you're easy. No. Where's that?
Hey, Toni-Ann,
where's Karen's theme song?
Oh, you gonna play it?
That's a preview of the podcast, of this week's podcast. Yeah, that was the Karen theme, the Karen Dave's theme song.
Hey, Toni-Ann, do you think it's about time to get into our opening?
Oh, I forgot all about our opening.
It's okay, but before we do that, let me go over some new acts because we're talking about all these new acts before you get into that great intro you've produced.
Okay.
Thelma Houston's new. She'll be there the 27th of May to the 28th. And Colin Ray, the May 22nd to 23rd. Ambrosia with Peter Beckett. Ambrosia, come on, people. May 13th to 14th. There's some really good acts this year. Blue October, they're very good. April 8th and 9th. And we talked about Kool and the Gang, the Commodores, Tommy DeCarlo. So I don't know if it's because of the Rona and the situation with people and bands kind of maybe not in their normal routines, but maybe all these new acts are coming. But there's some pretty good ones coming.
Yeah.
I'm excited for some of these. And I probably won't be able to make any of them.
You know, when you think about people saying, oh, the magic is gone, Disney charges, these are free concerts. I mean, with it, these are included in your price of admission. And some of these acts put on some incredible shows. So I think it's something that Disney is giving us that we should take advantage of. If you're going to be in town and you want to see one of these acts, go for it. I want to go see the Pointer Sisters. I'm so
let's play the intro,
and I just can't hide it. Okay, I saw something tonight. At the very beginning, there's a clip, and you have like a full beard. Why don't I remember that?
I don't remember seeing me with a full beard. I had a goatee for a while. I had a beard. Was it a beard?
I don't know. I got to go back and look, but I'm not going to make everybody else watch right now. But I'm going back and look at. I don't remember you ever having a beard.
I'm always changing mine. Yeah,
you are.
Long hair, short hair.
You are. Somebody said somebody at G3 was like, "Oh, I didn't recognize Dave without his long hair," and I'm like, he hasn't had long hair in like 2 years. I don't know, but yeah, my hair goes up and down a lot too. But
yeah, it's really long now.
Yeah,
I think Bronco may call me about how long it is.
I think the last time I cut it was G3 2020 was when I last cut it. So. Oh, it makes her cry. Do you see how little Cam was in the beginning too? That he was really little. I noticed that. Check out Kool and the Gang. You might have to celebrate with Kool and the Gang. All right.
Hey, you know what? I bet those guys have been around a long time, and I bet that's a really good time right there, Kool and the Gang, because those guys are still getting it.
So there's new flower exhibits. They moved the butterflies, and these plants are butterfly attractors, I guess. And one of the things that they're saying about the flowers this year is that they're going to change throughout the season. So flowers that are blooming now in March are going to be switched out for flowers that are blooming closer to July when the festival ends, because it gets hot here, and you know, some of them are more sensitive to the heat, so some of them flourish when it's hot. So
yeah,
they're going to switch
pretty
them
hot
out.
the last week or so.
Yeah,
summertime here, but it's supposed to cool off next week. So if you're going to Disney next week, you're going to get some good weather. We got a little bit of rain coming, and then it's going to be nice and cool.
Did you see the torrential flooding last night in the parks? Like, people were having,
was that
it was like,
clickbait or was that?
No, it was real. No, I posted it. How could
okay.
it be? I would never post clickbait.
I don't trust you, Toni-Ann. No,
you don't people were up above their ankles, the water levels, and people were having to trudge through it, especially Epcot. But I saw footage from Hollywood too, that people were pretty flooded. I think it came down so fast.
They can make monorails. They can put new rides and attractions in. You think they could get the levels right in the parks to make sure they flow that water out? You know,
I think
it is built on a swamp, though.
Yeah, I think it came down so fast that it just couldn't keep up. The drainage couldn't keep up. So yeah, Boardwalk was up to your knees in water. That's crazy. So
it was International Gateway.
Yep. So we talked about the bands. You want to talk about the food?
Yeah, I talked about the band, so you can.
Well, I wanted to first of all tell you guys, and this really, Margita turned me on to this app. It's called WDW Food and Wine, but it changes with every festival, this app, and it lists every food item and the price and where to find it, and it goes in order that makes sense as you go around. So it gives you the prices, like the avocado toast at Sunshine Griddle is $6, and it gives you a good description. So I'm gonna use that in conjunction with the descriptions that Disney gave me in the Foodie Guide of 2022 Flower and Garden Festival. So we're going to start at the Flavorful Kitchen from Advent Health. Whenever it's Advent Health, you know it's going to be healthy, right? Maybe not. That doesn't look very healthy.
What?
Well, actually, because
strawberries and
they have grilled. Not a picture here, but actually, Karen had a picture, and I told her I didn't need pictures. Grilled street corn on the cob with savory garlic spread. So that they have that, but I don't have a picture of that. And that item is a garden graze item, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Seared salmon with farro risotto and micro herbs, and strawberry mousse with chocolate crisp pearls. And then they also have cookie butter worms and dirt, and they say they have that under beverages. I don't understand why they have the worms and dirt under beverages. That is obviously not a beverage.
Not unless you like squish it all up into a blender.
So they are doing what they call the garden graze, and that is similar to the other festivals. They always have a thing like a cookie stroll where you get 5 items and then you get a special item at the end. So the corn at this booth is one of those 5 items. There's the garden graze. The prize, if you get all 5 items, is a lime pineapple Dole Whip swirl that you get for free if you get all 5 items. Oh, Scott just sent me 2 pictures. I just got a message because he's like, I offered these pictures to her an hour ago, and she said she didn't want them.
Mm-hmm.
Now she wants them. So,
do you got any news about the new menu items, or does that come later?
What do you mean? Do I have any news about the new menu items?
Well, they got a couple new things, like at the Citrus Blossom and Magnolia Terrace, and even at the Tangerine Cafe. Flavors of Medina. I wonder what it is. I don't know what they're offering at those locations, but they have new menu items. So I'm excited to find out what's at the Tangerine Cafe.
I'm gonna tell you, dude. I'm gonna tell you.
See what they got going on there. Scott said,
oops. Go ahead. I'm playing with Scott's pictures.
Okay.
Just you keep talking to the people while I play with Scott's pictures.
It looks like Nestle Quick that isn't really. The cookie butter thing is 100% liquid. And it looks like Nestle Quick. That is interesting. They're also
that's weird. That's really weird, Scott.
They have a new main entrance too display coming. The Goofy with the birthday cake, the one that's at Magic Kingdom, is supposedly gonna be there too. It's gonna look probably the same or close to the same.
I showed you the Goofy.
Yeah, but
there's the corn on the cob.
There's the corn. Oh, okay.
And the salmon. So we get to see what
troubles me about that though.
What?
The corn is that the seasoning is not all the way down that piece of corn.
Right.
They need to. That's like half and half. That's not fair. They need to put the spices on that whole piece of corn there.
So that salmon is not bad when you look at Karen and Scott's salmon compared to the picture of the salmon. It's not a bad portion. It actually looks very similar to the item.
Scott says it's like if you pour Nestle's Quick into milk and don't stir it. Okay.
That's bizarre, Scott.
When I was a kid, I used to take Nestle's Quick and I would put a little bit of milk in it and then make like a little paste. Yeah. Little useless information because we didn't get much treats because whatever. But I had to make my own.
We're gonna go to the Farmer's Feast. They have a char-grilled bison ribeye with creamy leek fondue, roasted carnival cauliflower, Romanesco, port wine, goat cheese butter. And this is only going to be offered March 2nd through April 9th. See, some of these festival booths are going to change out items. And then this is a fun one, Dave. That is a goat cheese popsicle for $4.75. So it's goat cheese with orange cream, olive oil cake, cranberry sauce, and praline. You could really taste the goat.
I'm going to bail for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, no, Dave. He doesn't want a goat cheese creamsicle, guys. Oh, there's the avocado toast I was talking about before. This is EPCOT Sunshine Season Griddle. The avocado toast with marinated toy box tomatoes on toasted ciabatta. Shrimp and grits. And that's $6 for that avocado toast, which has flowers on it, I just noticed. I guess they're edible flowers. I'm hoping they're edible flowers. The shrimp and grits is $7.25. What? The shrimp and grits or the avocado toast? Or all of it?
Well, just about all of it, honestly. I like the avocado toast. I mean, those pictures, sometimes
they're perfect. The food stylist.
Yeah.
The shrimp and grits is $7.25. It looks like you get 3 shrimp. Over cheddar cheese grits with brown gravy and sweet corn salsa. The weird looking egg thing down there is corned beef brisket hash with house-made potato barrels, onions, peppers, cheese, and a soft poached egg with Tabasco hollandaise. That's $6.25. And the donutty looking things are fried cinnamon roll bites with cream cheese frosting and candied bacon, and that's $4.50. So that's
bacon on
the
it. So
Sunshine
you know what? I would try
Griddle.
all 4 of those.
That booth also has a Fruit Loop shake for $4.75. That's a new thing. They're making shakes to taste like cereal, which is kind of gross to me, but okay, kids like it. It's for the kids.
Okay.
Oh, look, Dave, a hot dog.
Ew.
Actually, it's not
And
really.
doesn't even look.
I think that's.
Looks not good.
I think that's not a real hot dog, though.
No, it looks
if I
kind of
remember
fake looking, all
correctly,
shriveled up, like it's been sitting around for like hours and hours and dried up.
That's
You
a
should have done a better.
Yeah, that's a spicy
job
hot dog with pineapple chutney and plantain chips. That is a real hot dog. That's at the Pineapple Promenade. The most popular thing at the Pineapple Promenade will be the lavender martini, which is vodka, lavender, and lemon. So that's the Pineapple Promenade. Ooh, that's a colorful one. The soft what does Scott say about the soft poached egg? You took it down before I could read it. No. It scares him a little. Okay, it did look. It looked like an eyeball, didn't it? It really does.
Yeah, that's what I said. Me too.
All right. This one is the lost my place. That is trowel and trellis. Trowel and trellis. We've got grilled baby vegetables with hummus, cream, and pepper coulis. That is $4.75. You've got boneless impossible. Yes, boneless impossible Korean short ribs. I would hope they were boneless.
Why do you have to put the bonus in there?
It's impossible meat.
Oh my gosh, impossible bone.
$6.75. It's short ribs, which is short ribs in quotations because they're impossible, with cilantro lime rice. Got me. And a slaw with a kimchi mayonnaise. There's also is the impossible sausage and kale soup, which is at the top there. That's $5.75. So take fake meat and kale and put them in a soup, and that's what you get for $5.25. Sorry. Chocolate cake with whipped cream and raspberry gelato with fresh raspberries is $4.75. And okay, you're not excited, huh?
No, I'm not feeling that one.
And that drink is a Twinings energizing matcha cranberry and lime green tea. You can get it non-alcoholic for $4.50, or you can get lime vodka in it for $11. So
Nina says that impossible short rib was one of her favorites last year.
I'm glad it's a boneless short rib if it's impossible, though. Just funny to me.
Why they even threw that in.
I love it. Oh, I found Spike to Be. Spike to Be, Scott loves Spike to Be. But I think, we have Spike to Be and Orange Bird at every festival, at every Flower and Garden now. So it's kind of a little bit predictable, but I see
bacon.
Yeah. So we have the Honey Bistro, which is hosted by the National Honey Board. And that is, see, this doesn't go in the same order, the app, as the other thing, but they have honey and sweet corn spoon bread with jalapenos, bacon, and a house-made whipped honey butter. That's the first thing. Then you've got...
I'm in. I'll do that one.
Lavender honey mustard marinated chicken flatbread with whipped honey ricotta cheese, marinated vegetables, and goat cheese. Okay. The local...
Does it tell you, do you have the prices for those?
Yeah, I've got to look on my app because the app is in a different order than the way Disney sent it to me. So I got to find the Honey Bistro. Oh, there it is. So the sweet corn bread, the spoon bread is $5. The flatbread is $6. Then you've got this is a popular item. I've had this many years in a row now. The local Wildflower honey mascarpone cheesecake with orange blossom, honey whipped cream, whipped honey, crystallized honey, honeycomb, dehydrated honey, fennel pollen meringue kisses. That's a lot of honey on that plate. That is that's $5. It's really good. You can get the honey peach freeze in a souvenir Spike the Bee sipper for $15.
Okay.
You can get it with vodka and without the Spike the Bee for $12. Really? Yes, for $12. So, yep, that's the Honey Bistro.
I'd be willing to try all three of those. So
the cream, I know the cheesecake is really good. Yeah, and the vodka. Okay, I think this is the German Pavilion, which I know is all the way at the top of my thing. If you want prices, this is inconvenient because
there's been a lot on tonight that I would try.
Yeah, this is the Bauer Market, which has the toasted pretzel bread with Black Forest ham and melted Gruyere cheese. That's item been around for several years. That's $5.75. I remember that being one of Tim Tracker. That was one of his favorites.
Yeah.
And
I think we've tried that before.
The other item there in the picture is the warm cheese strudel with mixed berries for $4.75. Travis loves the German food. They also have potato pancakes with house-made applesauce for $4.75. And you could get potato pancakes with caramelized ham, onions, and sour cream for $5. So that's not pictured. So.
Right, Rebecca? I know. Most of the time I can, but tonight, so far, a lot of the stuff I would absolutely try.
So you like it?
Normally I would not say that.
So when are we going to go?
So far, so good. I'm surprised.
When are we going to go, Dave?
I don't know. End of the month.
Well, you're going to go the end of the month.
I really want to get over there for Boston. I really do. Really want to go see Boston.
When is Boston again? I don't know.
Boston. Well, it's not really. Well, it's a piece of the Boston. Tommy DeCarlo, but he'll be there April 15th and 16th.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I got to go I got too many. Let's talk about Orangeburg at the Citrus Blossom. We have crispy mojo marinated pork belly for $6.25. And then there's a tuni tataki bowl with spicy yuzu glaze for $6.25. Everything's $6.25. That tart-looking thing is Orangeburg. No, the tart-looking thing is a grapefruit tart with grapefruit curd, lychee jam, and ginger mousse. That's $5.25. And if you want Orangeburg with the orange lemon smoothie inside, it's $15. They don't actually, they give you the sipper separate than the drink, so you don't get the drink all the sipper all gross.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I would do. Because who wants to? Yeah.
Now that's the first things you put up that I was not interested in. So.
And you don't have to get another Orangeburg because that's the same Orangeburg they've been selling for the last year. They had the same one last year. Right? That's the same one Veronica already has.
It looks like it.
I'm pretty sure it is. They do it on the side.
Yeah, that's where we get them.
That's just from the Refreshment Outpost. Is a pineapple skewer with tahini on it, and they have tangerine soft serve too. But yeah.
How much is that?
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna make me look it up.
That's okay. I'm just trying to figure out how much they're gonna charge you for a piece of pineapple? and some seasoning.
I'm just trying to find it.
Yes, that's the same one. He's sitting on my bookshelf right now. Okay, Samantha, that's the same one. Same Orangeburg.
Yep. So, and it's the same Spike the Bee.
Recycled Orangeburg.
The pineapple skewer is $4.75. They also have tangerine soft serve in a waffle cone for $5.75.
That sounds like something I might try.
We always they always have a special funnel cake for the festivals now. This is their new thing with the big slab of ice cream they throw on top. And this season, it is a strawberry cheesecake funnel cake topped with strawberry ice cream, cheesecake crumbles, strawberry drizzle, and whipped cream. Yum. That is a little bit too much. I like my funnel cake pretty plain, but that's $10.50. I don't know.
Wow. That's a little pricey.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What are you thinking, Dave?
I'm thinking I'm not going to try that.
You want to go to France? France is next.
Sure.
Fleur. You're going to make me say it, right? Fleur de lis.
Call Remy up.
It's fleur de lis. Croissant au fromage. It's goat cheese, herbs, and garlic is in that croissant. Then it looks like a tuna fish salad sandwich. That looks like what Rich makes for Michael for lunch, basically. No, that's a pan bagnat classique, which is a niçoise sandwich on house-made bread with albacore tuna, mayonnaise, tomato, black olives, lettuce, and celery. Yeah, it's a tuna fish sandwich for $7. It's actually a tuna fish slider. It's a tuna fish slider for $7. That's basically what that is.
Who puts olives in there?
Nobody. Sickos. Sickos put olives in tuna fish.
It's just wrong. Everything's just wrong about that. Everything.
And it's $7 for tuna fish on a slider bun. Yeah. Then we have
that's not right.
Salad for all you vegetarians out there. They have salad with lentils. A lentil salad with bacon and garlic sausage.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm going to have a lentil salad, let's put some bacon and garlic sausage on top of the lentil salad. And then the beignet carmelise, which is a caramelized beignet filled with vanilla cream and glazed with caramel. Yeah. Ugh. So basically that's a Bavarian cream donut with caramel on top, or a Boston cream donut with caramel instead of chocolate on top. So yeah,
I'd rather have the caramel, but
that's $5.75.
Okay.
So yeah, and they have
someone needs to call Josh right now about that tuna fish slider.
They have a rosé frozen slushy for $13.50. So, yep, Dave. Your son would be very happy to see the return of the Frushi.
Oh, the Frushi.
The Frushi's been around for a long time. And it's $7.
Rebecca's not a big fan of that booth in France.
No, that Frushi is $7. I don't think it's worth $7. Because it's a little bit of rice with some, and it's got like that whole plate doesn't have a whole strawberry. That's less than one strawberry. It's strawberry, pineapple, and coconut flecks, and that is not even a whole strawberry in that thing.
You started out hot with the ones in the beginning of the show, but now it's going downhill with these prices.
So the dish next to it is beef tataki, which is seared sirloin with red shiso sauce, watermelon radish, and sprouts. It's $8. They also have chicken yakitori, which is grilled chicken with scallions, pepper, shoyu, emulsion, and pickled onions for $7.50. So, yeah.
Dan says they think they're going to have a huge line with nasty food. Sounds like they're trying to do experiment there a little bit. Yes, I agree.
That
Dan.
tuna fish sandwich, I can't get over it.
I can't get over it either. No. That's just not right.
That's like what you give the kids for lunch, right? Only not with olives in it.
And if it was salmon, that would be a different story. Like some smoked salmon.
Oh, my favorite booth, the overpriced Italian booth. The Italian booth always makes me crazy as an Italian. Kevin doesn't understand that. Because someone said, "Oh, Toni, you're Italian," and Kevin was like, "Wasn't she born in America?" And he doesn't understand that, like, in America we like identify with like I'm Italian, even though I'm really not Italian. I was born in America, but he doesn't get that.
Yeah, but you're Italian. Come on.
Not in Kevin's eyes. I was born in the States. I'm trying to find out how expensive that Italian booth is, because I know it's expensive, because it always is. Crazy expensive.
Well, that's what you say all the time, that it's ridiculously overpriced food for like pasta and stuff.
We got it. That's the arancini, which are fried risotto balls stuffed with braised beef, served with a grape tomato salad on a balsamic emulsion. That's $14. Then they have, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's always the most expensive booth, and it's you could go down the festival a little bit and get steak for like $7, and you could go to Italy and you can get raviolis for $13. Sweet sausage raviolis with sweet corn, spring vegetables, and a cream sauce is $13. And then, to add insult to injury, the bomboloni, which are cream-filled Italian donut with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar, $12.
Okay. Is it because they have like a very famous chef making these? Because that's the only reason I could see that these could be that price.
No,
they just have a bunch of mass-produced food from.
I think honestly, I think with all things Disney, I think it's because they have the longest line. They always have the longest line, and they can charge what they charge. If you go there on a Saturday, you're going to find the Italian booth has a crazy long line. So if they can charge $14 for 4 rice balls, next festival they'll charge $15, and there'll still be a crazy long line. So I think that's the reason. It's the same reason why Disney can charge $250 for a Christmas party, because they'll say these are the prices.
Sell out.
And they'll sell out in one morning. You know, the phone lines will get shut down. So if they can get the longest line in EPCOT for $14 rice balls, next year we're going to have $15 rice balls.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can go to like the Peruvian booth and get a nice piece of braised beef for $7. But people are like, oh, that's weird. That's Peruvian. I'm not really familiar with that. So they don't go to that booth. So I think that's what it is. I think it's supply and demand. The Chinese booth always has really long lines. And when you look at what it is, it's expensive. We experienced that at Food and Wine. We had the shrimp from China, which was $7.50, and there was like 2 shrimp on the plate with some noodles. And then we went around the corner to the Ethiopian booth, and for, I think it was like 75 cents less, we got a whole skewer of shrimp. So I think that's the difference. I think it's the popularity. If a booth is popular, they're going to keep charging more and more for it, because why not? Yeah. We keep lining up for it. Oh, I'm not wrong. Thanks, Jen. That's it. So let's go to Italy while we're talking about Italy. We got crab rangoon, which you can get at pretty much any Chinese restaurant in America, which are cream cheese, crab-filled wontons. And they're charging $7.75 for those, for 3 of those. I can go to my Chinese restaurant down the street and get 12 of those for $4. So you're getting 3 of them for $7.75. Yeah. And that's a spicy mala chicken skewer for $7.65. That's really the only description that they give there. So, and that booth will have a very long line, I'm sure, because people are familiar with Chinese food. People are familiar with Italian food. So,
yeah. Well, the chicken skewer looked interesting, but
but there's no description of what's on. It just says spicy mala chicken skewer. Let me see if Disney gave me any more, because that's that's a new item. That's a new item. That's all I've said.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
This is Mexico, I believe.
Okay. Now you piqued my interest.
This is Mexico. We have this is enchilada de mole negro, which is a chipotle chicken and corn tortilla with a mole negro, an avocado mousse, crema mexicana, and queso fresco. That's $7.50.
Okay.
Mexico's another booth where they skirt the line of being a little bit more expensive because they can, because the line is always very long.
Yeah, but that looks interesting, and everything about it that you just the whole ingredients sound amazing. Chipotle and
yeah.
They
have a taco vampiro, which is a barbacoa beef and corn tortilla with crispy grilled Monterey Jack cheese, salsa ranchera, and esquites, and that is $8. Then they have a tostada de chorizo with plant-based chorizo, black beans on a crispy corn tortilla with avocado mousse and queso fresco. So, yep. So that sounds like a solid booth. You pay twice as more for the crab rangoon for the privilege of eating it on a trash can. We got to get those. We got to get Judy to make us those trash can tablecloth things.
I know.
Yeah.
It tastes better on a trash can. It really does.
It does. You're right. You're not wrong, Dave.
Yeah, Dan, I like those tacos. Those look good. Everything about them. I love the corn. So everything about it.
All right, this is the UK. We got the UK has a BLT scone. This is Cider House. I just had it and I lost it. Cider House has a BLT scone with Newski's applewood smoked bacon, sun-dried tomato, and basil. That's a new item. They look a little hard.
Yeah, they don't look very appetizing.
And a dark chocolate raspberry tart with whipped cream. I want to see how much those scones are. I'm trying to find. I'm thinking it goes around the circle. There we go. The BLT scones are $5, and the dark chocolate raspberry tart is $4.50. So this is one of your cheaper booths, but they're not giving you any meat. They got no meat. No meat.
Not even impossible meat.
No.
Not even boneless impossible meat.
There's bacon in the scones, but
I have noticed that there's a lot of the pictures are very artistically placings.
Yeah, there's a lot of flowers on the food.
It almost is like art festival food in a way.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh, we got a little beef.
Finally. This
is the Northern Bloom, which is Canada. They have what's pictured here is beef tenderloin tips with a mushroom bordelaise sauce and whipped potatoes and garden vegetables. That's $7. That'll be popular, I'm sure. The grilled maple pound cake with warm peach compote and sweet corn gelato. That's $5. And not pictured is the seared scallops with French green beans, butter potatoes, brown butter vinaigrette, and an applewood smoked bacon. So, and that's $7.25. So this sounds like a solid booth. And Scott just sent me another picture.
Well, he also said the scones are not hard; they're nice, warm, and soft. So
talk to the people.
The picture does not
do it justice.
No, because he said it's a complete opposite of what the picture portrays.
And Scott, I know you had a picture of the maple bacon shake too. If you want to send me that while I'm doing this, because
didn't he have a shake with a popcorn in it?
Yeah, that's also in Canada.
Yeah,
and I was going to speak to that, but Karen said, "Tony, you want the pictures?" I said, "Nah, I think I got it." And
now you want them. Look, but who puts popcorn in a milkshake? I mean, hello. Unless they're caramelized popcorn.
The Canadians, apparently.
Is it regular popcorn or is it
the maple? It's the maple popcorn that they have at the booth that your wife goes gaga over.
That makes sense.
It's $4.75, and it's a little like Dixie cup shake. There's the scone. In reality.
Okay.
Oh, Scott just
still looks hard.
It still looks hard. It still looks hard to us, Scott.
No, I'm going to take his word for it that they're nice and warm and soft. We need the music.
I can't. I'm too busy doing other stuff. You got to learn how to do the music.
Come on, multitask, Toni-Ann. You're the sensei. You can do it. The scones are not hard.
Oh my God, you got to turn that off.
They're nice and warm and soft.
Oh my God. We have children watching this show.
What? I'm just describing the scones.
Oh, you people. I'm one day I gotta this is something for the Patreon. I gotta tell a story about the time my mother called Richie's apartment when we were dating and what she said to us. This is the maple popcorn shake for $4.75. So you see it's like a Dixie cup worth.
I gotta give old Scott some credit. He's been putting out some really good pictures now. He's
well, Mickey Fowl Podcast, they're the real influencers. We're like, the sham.
I know.
They're there almost every day. They don't they're real jobs.
They're doing good.
Who needs a real job?
Taking some good pictures, Scott. I'm impressed. Keep it up.
Where were we?
I think they're almost better than Disney's. You should have just stuck with Scott's pictures.
Yeah, Scott's pictures are better. Between Scott and Jeff Apolka, I don't need Disney's picture. Disney, I had to email them because their PR site was down today when I was trying to put all this together.
Yeah,
we did that one.
Talking that before we started the show.
Ooh.
Oh, you can get the shake with maple rye whiskey, Deidre.
Nice.
Wow.
All right. So,
what do we got here, Toni-Ann?
I'm trying to figure it out because somehow these pictures went out of order.
Okay, both those things don't look that good to me.
That's the summer solstice. Oh, this isn't even available yet. This is coming May 22nd through July 4th. So I know Scott doesn't have these pictures. Tomato and cornbread panzanella with burrata cheese. Well, that doesn't look like that. Looks like pork. Oh, barbecued seared pork tenderloin with summer succotash, saffron succotash, herb butter and grapefruit vinaigrette. And then the little cakey looking thing is called a whole lot of melon. Oh, why'd you have to ruin it? Feta cheesecake with a watermelon curd, pickled watermelon rind, watermelon caramel, and compressed watermelon.
Oh.
Feta cheesecake.
It doesn't even look that good either. Doesn't look good, doesn't sound good.
No, but you don't have to worry about it because it's not coming out till May. May 22nd.
That's a long way.
Through July 4th. Yeah. So what's available now is the springtime menu, which is available from April 10th. Oh, no, this isn't available yet either. April 10th to May 21st. This grilled vegetable bruschetta with marinated peppers, zucchini, squash, artichokes, goat cheese, and balsamic glaze on grilled ciabatta. That's a new item. They're going to have herb-crusted lamb with marbled potatoes and spring vegetables and a red wine butter sauce. And the dessert-looking thing there is a strawberry rhubarb upside-down cake with creme fraiche whipped cream. All right, so that's not available either.
Well, geez. When is it available?
That's available April 10th. Okay. And that's okay. And the early boom, I'm sorry, that's when the stupid goat cheese. This is available now. We already talked about this. This is available until April 9th. That's the goat cheese popsicle, which everybody wants a goat cheese popsicle, right?
Absolutely.
And the grilled bison, which actually looks really good.
Yes, I would try that.
So you got to get that before April 9th.
Okay. Well, gives us time.
That, I think, is your flavors of Medina. I could be
Medina?
wrong.
Oh.
Funky cold Medina. Unless I'm completely off base.
Well.
Yeah, I am completely off base. That is Isla Fresca between Morocco and France. That's why I thought it was Morocco, because I thought we were up to Morocco. Those are arepas with melted queso fresco.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have an arepa.
Okay.
I'm probably not pronouncing that right, with shrimp and crushed avocado. And then they have another one with chorizo.
Chorizo's, but the shrimp looks good.
And the dessert looking thing is a coconut tres leches with a vanilla cake soaked in oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, and toasted coconut. That is completely plant-based. When I hear tres leches, I think of 3 different milks, not oat milk, almond milk, and coconut milk. So there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Let me give you the prices on those. The arepas are, that's not them. They are $5 for the one with the cheese, $6.75 for the one with the shrimp, $6.25 for the one with the chorizo, and the dessert is $4.50.
Okay, not too bad.
So we're getting there. I wish these pictures didn't load so fakakta, because I had them in order, and StreamYard, they move around. This is Flavors
of Medina.
Funky Cold Medina.
Cafe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Tangerine Cafe. They got a grilled lamb kefta kebab, a grilled harissa chicken kebab. Those are $5.75 for the kebabs, which are not pictured. What is pictured is a Mediterranean flatbread with artichokes, olives, mozzarella, and feta. That is $5.75. And then the vanilla rosewater and pistachio panna cotta is $8.
Oh. Well.
But it looks like some skill goes into it.
What you get with it? Get some
matcha crumbs and some raspberry drizzle.
It doesn't look like that. It looks like something else to me, but I'm just going to leave it there.
Okay. The rose thing was not good, Heidi said. I think the flavor of rose water is not appealing. I don't know why Disney keeps trying to push that on people. I don't know.
Well,
I think the last one we got is this lobster pot thing.
Oh, I see my mud dogs. There you go. Now we're talking.
You've been dreaming about those.
Oh man, I need some crawfish. I can put a hurt on some crawfish.
Where that picture came from, because I'm not seeing it here.
And it looks like some.
That's Magnolia Terrace, which is the American Adventure. We have a Southern seafood boil, which is shrimp, mussels, crawfish, potatoes, corn, andouille sausage. That
all about it. I'm in.
Yep,
I'm in.
That is $8. Then next to it, you got a spicy chicken gumbo with andouille sausage and Ben's original long grain wild rice for $6.25. Grilled oysters with Cajun butter for $7.50. Jeff Apoca had a picture of those the other day. They didn't look like that, I got to tell you. And house-made boudin bites with Ben's original long grain wild rice for $5.50. And then you've got the pecan praline for $4.25. So let me just tell you, little going forward to the podcast, this week's podcast, one of our guests talked about wanting all of this stuff in an EPCOT Food and Wine Festival booth. Only I don't think this is quite up to her expectations. Probably not. But
no, that gumbo, they call that gumbo? Do they really call that gumbo?
Yeah.
No, that's not gumbo.
Yeah. But it's funny because she talked about that last night, that she wanted all that stuff in a booth. So.
Yep. And the podcast will be out tomorrow, and she had some great things to say about that particular cuisine.
So, I mean, that's really it, Dave. I mean, the flowers are great. They're not doing as many of the presentations as they've done in the past, but the topiaries are there. There's a lot of the walkthroughs. The butterflies are there, and there's some different flowers. The merch, of course. both pass holder exclusive merch, Orange Bird, Spike the Bee, all of that stuff is there. Some different. Look at those hidden Mickey cactuses.
Oh, look at that.
But I mean, the festival goes on until July 4th. So if you can find your way down, please take part. And as I said, some of the food booths are going to change throughout the festival. Some of the flowers are going to change throughout the festival. So I think it's well worth people's time to visit this beautiful festival. The weather's great right now.
Yeah. No, I love the Flower Garden.
Oh, Heidi said those pralines were pre-packaged, but they were really good. She said they traveled well. So good. All right.
Behind the art festival, the Flower Garden is my second favorite. So.
Well, guys, that's our show. That's been an hour already. We've been talking. Go see Don McLean.
Yeah, go see Boston.
Okay.
And Ambrosia and Colin Ray and Thelma Houston's coming. She's new too. May 27th, 28th, Thelma Houston.
We didn't even really get to talk about the merch because, there's going to be Figment merch because we got to an hour already, and I have,
yeah,
we got to move on. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. Mickey Fowl will be back next week with another show, and next Tuesday night. Our podcast comes out tomorrow afternoon, right, Dave? You think it'll be ready tomorrow afternoon?
Yep, it's a 5-on-5. We had 5 great guests join us.
We had so much fun last night.
We had a blast. I had to cut out a lot. I had to edit a lot out because we were having too much fun at some points.
Yep.
Hi, this is Karen Days, and I'd like to welcome you to the Mickey Fowl Podcast.
Yes. So, guys, it's always been a blast. It's always a blast with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your continued support. We love you, and we will talk to you soon. And we will see you on the Facebook. Good night.
Good night, guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.